Hello children, welcome to Audio 2. In Audio 1, we already heard about desert animals. We studied that deserts are the driest places on earth, and there are gerbils who spend the hottest part of the day in cool underground burrows. Then we saw the darkling beetles. They are very experts at catching drops of moisture on their legs, and they lift them into the air and drop trickle down into their mouth. Then we read about the snakes. Around the world there are 2,300 different kinds of snakes around the world, ranging from 15 centimeters to 11 meters, and many of the snakes lay eggs and some gave birth to their young ones. Then in paragraph 3 we learned about the rattlesnake. It prefers to avoid people, but if people come to disturb, it will turn against, and it can coil and it will ready to give a bite. Then we read about mongoose who likes to hunt together. They are very cautious. They always look for the predators nearby. They poke their noses into holes, overturning rocks with their paws and scratching the ground with their sharp claws. And they travel in groups for finding out food, and they eat beetles, millipedes, and other small creatures. Till there we took in Audio 1. Now let's move to Audio 2, paragraph number 5. They like to hunt together, keeping in touch whenever they go out of sight behind rocks or bushes by tittering and calling, always on the lookout for danger. Hawks, eagles, and large snakes, they warn one another with a special alarm call if they spot anything suspicious. Tittering means sparrow's sound. Suspicious means doubtful. So mongoose move in groups for search for their food. But if they want to move from places to places which are not visible, like at the back of bushes or rocks, they make sounds like twittering to stay in touch. Just like how sparrows make noise, like that this mongooses will also produce sounds if they are away from the sight. And they take extra care to keep a place from where they can watch the animals who are dangerous for them, like hawks, eagles, and large snakes. So mongoose, they are, as we already said, they are very cautious about what is happening around. So they keep an watch, they keep an eye on the animals who are dangerous for them, who will kill them, who will harm them, like hawks, eagles, and large snakes. If they notices anything about anything doubtful, they create a special warning call to alert one another. If they spot any dangerous things, maybe some hawks, eagles, or snakes, they inform that to other mongooses by giving special warning call to alert others. So you can see that how cooperative they are said. They are very alert and cautious about what is happening around them. They always keep an eye on hawks, eagles, and other large snakes. Now let's come to the next one. Mongooses are famous for being able to kill snakes without getting hurt themselves. Their reactions are so fast that they can dodge each time the snake strikes. They continually make a nuisance of themselves until after a while, when the snake get tired, they quickly dive in for the kill. Dodge here means moving quickly to avoid its enemy, that is dodging. Nuisance means annoying or disturbing. So from very old days onwards, we have heard that mongooses are known for the ability to kill snakes. They are the enemies of snakes. Then they don't even get hurt while doing so. If they are having a fight with the snake, they won't get hurt, and they react so fast so quickly that even snakes cannot attack back. So they can move quickly after attacking the snake. And how do they kill the snake? They disturb the snake. They keep on annoying the snake with their attacking tactics and techniques until it gets tired and gets killed. Snake will get tired after fighting with this mongooses. They keep on disturbing the snake, and at last the snake gets tired, and at that time mongooses will dive very quickly. They'll jump very quickly and they'll kill snakes. Next one. All the female mongooses have their kittens at about the same time. They are raised by the whole group in a den made inside an old termite mound or hollow log. When most of the adults are out looking for food, one or two males stay behind to stand guard until the other return for the night. One speciality of mongoose is that all female give birth to their babies at the same time, and the babies are raised by the whole group. It's not only mother's responsibility, the whole group will take care of the babies. It means that looking after the babies is not the responsibility of one, rather than the whole group will take care. They raise them in a den. Den means just like a house they have made inside an old termite mound. Termite mound means a mud created by termite insect, or in a hollow log. Hollow log means what? A piece of wood which is having a hole in it. That is a hollow log. And if they are going out in search of food, two of the male members stay back to look after the babies and wait till the other come back. So two male members, male mongooses, they will be standing there to look after the babies, to guard their babies, and till the other come back with food, these two mongooses will be guarding that babies. So here we can see that just like human beings, even animals, they have family, they know how to take care of the kids. Is it? Now let's go to the next one. Another animal which lives in the desert is a camel. Camels were first domesticated by people many thousands of years ago. In the wild, camels usually live in small groups of up to 30 animals. Camels have long, shaggy winter coats to keep warm and shorter, tidier coats in the summer to keep cool. A thirsty camel can drink as much as 30 gallons of water. That's about 500 full glasses in just 10 minutes. Normally, however, it gets all the moisture it needs from desert plants and can survive for up to 10 months without drinking any water at all. So camel is actually the ship of the desert, is it? We see it like that. Camel is another desert animal, and it was first tamed by people. It was first domesticated by animals at homes even thousands of years ago. And what are the unique capacities of the camel? It can adjust with their atmosphere. Like in the forest, they live in small groups of 30. They have long, untidy hair to use as a coat to keep their body warm in winter. And this long coat falls away and gets shortened as summer approaches to keep cool. So here, camel, their body, how they can keep warm in the winters, because they are having long untidy hair, is it? It can be used as a coat to make the body warm in winter season, and these long untidy hair will fall off when it is summer season, so they will be feeling their body will be cool at the time. And a camel can drink water 30 gallons, that is about 500 glass of water, just within 10 minutes. Okay, so they can they can store or drink water almost 30 gallons. within 10 minutes, and its body can get moisture from the desert plants. And the other factors, they can live without drinking water for up to 10 months. Just imagine. I said they can drink water, 500 glasses of water within 10 minutes. At the same time, they can also live without water for 10 months. Now come to the last one. There are two different kinds of camel. One, known as the dromedary, has only a single hump. The other is called a Bactrian camel and has two humps. The humps help the animal to survive in the desert by acting as a storage container, but they don't store water as many people wrongly believe. They are full of fat. This fat nourishes the camel when food is scarce. If they have nothing to eat for several days, their humps shrink as the fat is used up. There are many other ways in which camels are adapted to desert life. Their mouths are so tough that even the sharp thorn cannot pierce through. So, what is said in the last paragraph, children? Here we can see that there are two kinds of camels. First one is dromedary, which has a single hump, and a Bactrian camel, which has two humps. And what is the use of the hump? The hump is there to help the animal to survive without water in the desert. It acts as a storage container. But always remember that hump does not store water, as it's a wrong notion. Many people believe that the hump of the camel is used for storing water. That is false. That is not correct. These humps are full of fat. Okay, they store fat in the hump, and this fat feeds the camel when food is less in quantity. When food is not available, they can make use of fat from these humps, and the size of the hump becomes smaller as it's used up instead of food. The size of the hump will be getting reduced if they are using that during the time of scarcity of food. Then camel use many other ways as well to live and adjust in the desert. They have many other techniques to adjust in the desert. What are they? Their mouth are tough and hard, so that they can eat even thorns, bushy plants, and they won't hurt them. They can eat cactus with lot of spines and thorns, and it won't hurt because they have a very tough and hard mouth. So what did we learn, children? In this lesson we learned that desert animals, they adopt varied ways to survive without water, like gerbil move to underground burrows, darkling beetles drop of moisture, then camels have fat in humps to live without water. Then we learned about mongoose. They kill snake by annoying them continuously with their attacks and making them tired with their quick reactions. Then what are the information that you get about snakes from this lesson? There are 2,300 different kinds of snakes in the world. I said some are up to 11 meters long. Many lay eggs, but some of them give birth to young ones. Then we said about rattlesnakes. They are very common in American continent. They eat mice and rats. Then we already said about mongoose, is it? They are very amusing animals. They eat beetles and other small creatures, and they keep themselves safe from hawks, eagles, and large snakes, and they are very famous for killing snakes. And what about camels? How do they manage to survive in desert? They can drink up to 30 gallons of water in just 10 minutes. They store the fat in the hump. Hump is full of fat, which is used as food during scarcity. So children, here we come to the end of explanation of audio 2. Hope you all understood the topic. Thank you for listening.